Hey, what's up, guys? I'm at my friend Charlie's house. He's going to be checking his oil on his Corvette he's about to sell. Beautiful silver anniversary edition. And I figured it'd be a good opportunity to check out this Maxxeon 2000 WorkStar flashlight. I got this flashlight about 3 or 4 months ago or so, and I lent it to Charlie because he's in a car club, and a lot of guys can give good opinions on it. And he's had a different light for the longest time. I figured it was a good time to kind of compare all three, or 4 lights that he has, and kind of go over some of the features of it. So, come in close. Hey, what's up, Charlie?
How are you? Okay, we'll see which one does the better job here.
Here's the WorkStar.
Which one you first want to use?
Yeah. Actually, I'm going to take this bow clip off for a second. There you go. You want to hang that in as if you're regularly checking your car. Now, this WorkStar light has a Cree XPG, the fact that it reflects with a much wider beam, and it doesn't have a hot spot in the middle or any kind of artifacts. It's just a wall of light. It's specifically designed so that a mechanic can get in there and kind of see everything he wants to see. Now, Charlie's just focusing on the oil because that's all he's looking at right now, but towards the end of the video we'll hang it up on the hood and show you what it looks like, because it illuminates the entire inside of the engine compartment. It's really a fantastic light, and when he's done there, I'm going to compare it to some of the other lights that he's used before in the past.
Hey, actually works good. I like it. Works real nice.
Yeah, I mean, you've used those standard fluorescent flashlights in the past before?
Yes, I have. Yeah, this is nice. It's got an adjustable head on it.
Yeah. And it swivels 360 degrees.
Swivels around. We found it has a hook on it also.
Yeah, on the rear end.
So we can hang her like that and have a stationary setup and swing her around.
See how it... And of course, the human eye picks up a little bit more than the camera lens, but the entire engine compartment's lit up pretty good. Again, what makes this so fascinating, I think what kind of sets it apart from a lot of other flashlights, is the fact that it's completely flood. There's no spotlight in the middle. You don't want any shadows or any kind of artifacts while you're working on something.
Your standard, which I've always had for 20-some years from Snap-on.
Yeah, I would imagine this is pretty standard for most mechanics for a really long time. Now, it puts off, a decent amount of light. Let me bring the camera a little closer here.
It puts out more of a yellow light, though.
Yes. Yeah, the Cree XPG LED has a cool white beam, which is more standard for today's LEDs as opposed to the older, fluorescents.
Well, there's a good comparison.
There's a good side-by-side. To your left is the Maxxeon, and on the right is that standard
and
fluorescent.
We'll flip it again.
There you go.
So, actually, you can still work with this, no problem. This is just crisper and brighter, kind of like a xenon headlight of a car today compared to an old standard headlamp of my old Cadillac or something.
Well, that's a good comparison. Now, although the old flashlight gets the job done, it's much more cumbersome. And if you notice, what's the biggest problem? It's the fact that we have this very long extension cord all the way to the house to be able to keep it running. Another cool feature of the Maxxeon too, if you don't want to hang it on your hood or if you want to keep it out of your way completely, is the bottom of it. Let me actually grab my pocket light here to show you this.
This thing has a magnet on it, which is okay.
Charlie, you can use that light to show this on the base of the flashlight. Here's the hook that pops out.
Can you see from there?
Yeah. This is what you use to hang up. But on the bottom here, if you look in there, there's also a piece for a tripod, so you can hook this up on the tripod, keep it completely out of the way, and basically just shine it in the direction you want. So, I mean, it's just a really, really cool flashlight. I've liked it a lot, but I wanted to really get Charlie's opinion on it because he's been, like I said, under the hood a lot more than I have. And like I said, just kind of out here changing the oil. He's got this 78 Corvette that he's looking to sell, and just doing some tinkering here and there. But anyway, I think it's a fantastic light. And I think, Charlie, would you agree with that?
Oh, I like it. I think it's great.
Yeah?
If you want to try these?
Yeah, this is the hug light. And I've actually reviewed this before, too. This is kind of a wrap around the neck light. You could, of course, fish this through part of the hood to kind of rig it up. But as you can see, the comparison here. Let me give you the next.
No comparison. There's no comparison on this one.
Yeah, I mean, when I take it away...
It's good for... This one's good if you really want to get down into a certain area, I guess, and snake it through.
Yeah.
Or just, well, whatever. It's okay.
It's not bad.
Job done, but
of course, those are little 5mm LEDs. They're underpowered, and I mean, you're shining it straight on the camera here, and it's not really doing any harm to anyone.
Yeah, it's got two settings: the high beam, low beam.
Yeah, I've reviewed that before. It's a handy little light, but it's nothing like the Maxxeon.
And then, of course, going back to your standard. What is this? Triple.
Oh, that's the old. That's the 3D cell mag light.
3D, but it does. We do have the.
Well, that's got the LED upgrade in it.
LED upgrade,
So
which is pretty good, and it will. For isolating on a spot, it's probably almost as good as far as the single spot where it's shining. But if you want to isolate into one area and hold a heavy, bulky flashlight, it's not a problem.
Yeah, unless you drop it on the corner panel of the car, right?
So don't stand by what you got to have anyways. You got to have one of these no matter what.
Yeah.
But it's still good. It's still old. This is a dependable one. But
yeah, it still works. But again,
that, what's that one called?
This is the Maxxeon 2000.
Maxxeon 2000.
Holding it up there just like that.
No comparison.
No. It's just
There's
what they've done is they've taken 21st century LED technology and they put it in a package that's really compatible with the mechanic and what they're looking for. So it's a task-specific light. You know, I definitely prefer my pocket lights for pocket carry, obviously, but this is, I think, very suitable for the job and probably the best option I've seen yet. So.
All right.
Well, thanks, Charlie, for taking the time to do a little demo here.
Anybody looking for a Corvette? I got it. 78, 35,000 miles.
It's a hot car. It's really, really cool. But it really is for sale. Nothing to do with the video, but if you're interested, shoot me a PM.